Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Olivia. Today, I'd like to introduce our final advertising campaign, the CHORD project, to you. This is today's outline. Now let's begin. For the first part, let me introduce the white paper to you. As is known to all, Huawei's current foldable smartphone technology is best in the world, and the foldable smartphone has the potential to spark another revolution in the smartphone industry. However, Huawei's foldable smartphone accounts for a small proportion of the international market share, but a big proportion of China's market share. The fact is, Huawei's foldable smartphone is too expensive because of the world's leading folding screen technology. Besides, Huawei's foldable smartphone is surpassed by Samsung's diversified appearance and multi-price level products. And Apple, as Huawei's biggest competitor in China's market share, has not released any foldable products. Therefore, Huawei must protect the domestic market, and the purpose and target of our CHORD project is to protect Huawei's foldable smartphones domestic market. As is known to all, Huawei's products are expensive because of the cost of technology. Therefore, the solution can be Huawei can cooperate with domestic brands Oppo and Xiaomi, which also have high proportions of the domestic foldable smartphone market share with low prices. The two brands have smaller technology costs. Based on the cooperation, Huawei can launch new series of foldable smartphone products that are not limited by age and gender, as well as meet the new product lines of all the low, medium, and high price levels at the same time. Now, let me introduce the meaning of this project's name, CHORD, to you. In the music field, chords formed according to the relationship of the third interval are widely used because they are maintaining a certain degree of tension between each note. The sound is harmonious and full, and confirms the natural law of our tones. The interval of thirds also corresponds to three companies, three series of products with different price levels, and in traditional Chinese culture, three means more, which also means the more the better. Therefore, we choose this as our campaign's name, which also shows the spirit of this valuable comparison. I'd like to introduce the newly designed branding sheet to you in the next part. The design concept of our CHORD project campaign brand is divided into two parts, left and right. The left part is a distorted H, which echoes the first letter of Huawei. This distorted H also contains the first letter C of the word cooperation, which exactly echoes the solution mentioned in our white paper. The appearance of the right part roughly refers to the design idea of Huawei's original logo, and the three petals also represent the three brands that will participate in the cooperation, including Huawei. And the tagline, for our win-win future, not only refers to the cooperation between the three companies, but also refers to reducing the production cost of products and thus the price of products to achieve a win-win situation between Huawei and consumers. In addition to the starry sky, which is common advertising material for Huawei, I also choose soft colors such as light yellow and light red to respond to our CHORD topic. And it comes to the targeted demographics part. According to the market research, Huawei's foldable smartphones' target audience are especially successful middle-aged professionals who work at organizations and government bodies, as well as higher-income fashionable white-collar workers. Besides, high-tech product players and Huawei brand supporters are our potential target audience. However, the avid suitors of other brands, especially Apple, people who cannot be satisfied by Huawei's harmonious OS system, the lower income groups, and so on, are not our target audience. These are the three separate audience personas I created for our target audience. The first persona represents successful middle-aged people in government and finance who tend to read business magazines. The second persona represents fashionable and well-paid females. This kind of females is willing to work hard and struggle for their career, which is a common white-collar crowd in major companies. At the same time, they also have a high fashion literacy. The first two personas are our main target audience, and the last persona is a typical high technological player and also has a great probability to become a supporter of Huawei, which is our potential target audience. This type of person like websites or magazines about high technological products. Of course, our products should take into account age, gender, and careers at the same time. And now, please see the resources list for the CHORD project campaign. This is the list of the campaign's resources. The total budget is 500,000. It's not too expensive. And we will always remember that Huawei's purpose is to put as much money as possible into research projects. And I would like to focus on some of our resources for introduction. Firstly, we located the billboard in China Beijing World Towers because this is the biggest CBD in the capital city, and this is our designed billboard. Besides, due to the importance of geography of this CBD, we can use the billboard to promote the brand image of Huawei. So, the main purpose of this billboard is to promote the cooperative spirit within our CHORD project. On the other hand, in the view of a large number of Subway customers, we positioned 3 kinds of Subway posters to promote our new product, as shown in this slide. Our Subway posters must be presented in 3 aspects: product diversity, consideration of female roles, and high technology. For example, this poster at the bottom fully demonstrates the originality of the foldable smartphone designed by us for women, just like a make-up mirror. In addition, considering the portrait characteristics of our target audience, we choose important domestic magazines, Bazaar, Bloomberg Business Work, and Science and Technology of China as our important ways of publicity, because they are the most famous magazines in fashion, business, and technology in China. These 3 pictures are my illustrations for the cover of magazine articles. Also, in order to show the patriotism of Huawei as the most representative technology brand in China, we chose Guilin as our spokesperson. She is a Chinese athlete who won the Olympic championship at Beijing Winter Olympics this year. She is not only an Olympic champion, but also a spokesperson with a very high-class temperament. And she has a great influence on many well-known social platforms and even many international social platforms. And she also has endorsed many internationally famous brands. In addition, also Guilin has international influence. She is a national celebrity, which is not expensive as other international celebrities. Based on my research, social media, especially WeChat, Weibo, Xiaohongshu, TikTok, are most widely used in China. Particularly, TikTok has become the largest short video platform in China, and short video is also a very suitable way for our advertising. On the other hand, the existing survey also shows that Chinese email marketing is very effective, and email is also a common and traditional way of office and communication for our target audience. Therefore, we also choose these particular channels for our CHORD project campaign. I have also designed the timeline for this campaign. Our campaign schedule is mainly from 1 month from the official release of our product to 1 month after the release. If there is a need, we can modify our schedule based on the actual situation, but it also has a potential to affect our costs. My personal suggestion is to keep the Subway posters as long as possible and the maintenance time of social media campaign on WeChat, Xiaohongshu, and TikTok, because the ROI of these 2 resources is the highest. And please see the timeline picture for detail. And the last part comes to our prediction, return on investment for this campaign, that is ROI. I did some research on the ROI of some similar advertising campaigns for some of Huawei's smartphone products in recent years, such as Mate X and Mate X2. I found that the normal ROI for a total campaign is about 6.58%. According to our prediction, the ROI this time is 7.068%, which is almost the same as the data of similar campaigns and even higher than the usual ROI. We hold the strong belief that Huawei's current football smartphone technology will always be the leader in the world, and the football smartphone has the potential to spark another revolution in the smartphone industry with Huawei's efforts in the future. That's all about the introduction of our CHORD project campaign. Look forward to the complete success of this campaign, and thank you so much for watching and listening.